say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Sunday, they kick off a road trip in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then Monday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
In that game against the Kings, that's going to be their sixth contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Then it's Trae Young, and it's the kid in at the 3. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
That unselfishness of LaMelo has been on display since day one.
Yep, that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Ball. Off target from three-point range. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Screen by Bridges. The baseline, Jay. Miller can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
Johnson with a bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Ball passes to Okogie. For 3, Bridges nails it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 5 points.
Well, the best way to respond to a 3 is with your own 3. Miles Bridges have at it.
Here's Terrell. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Oh, are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Ball. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls.
LaMelo Ball able off the dribble to get into that jumper so fluidly there.
The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. He's got 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ball against Young. Ball no good. The Hawks lead by 6. Here's Terrell. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Okogie following the score by Atlanta. Back to Ball. throws it down.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Lets it fly from 18. Again, Atlanta.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Ricochet, he's checked in for Atlanta. Daniels comes in for Trae Young. Man, he's checked in for Charlotte. Shot, left block. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Atlanta leading by 8. Pass to the kid. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The kid passes to Big Dog. Here's Terrell. Over Bridges. And it's Terrell missing.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Man. 14 points his last outing. Williams with the screen. Count it.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Basket's good. Terrell's got 7 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now here's Man. The D's right on him. 4-3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Bridges down low. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Terrell, guarded by Miller.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, a very convincing performance so far from the Hawks.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Terrence Mann, George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Young in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Oh, ball dropping it in for 3.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Capella against Nurkic. The kick out to Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
The 3 is up. Niang, that's good.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
here's Mann. He's checked by LeVert. There's Ball with a three. The rebound by Mann. Atlanta leading by 18. It's stolen by Nurkic. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Ryan, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Hornets trail by 18. The three from Ball. And it's Niang with the rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
A nice shot by Young.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Ball with another miss.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Here's Mann. Sweet little floater. Early in the season like this, it's interesting to see the improvement and new skills players have picked up over the offseason, Doris.
BA, it really is, because yes, do the players take a brief respite? Unequivocally. You've got to get your body right and get your mind back and rejuvenated. But the fact is, for most NBA players, this is a 365-day commitment. They are working on shooting, conditioning, skill development. There is very little time off for these guys.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Young's got 14 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Nurkic. Bridges comes in for Williams. Okogie's checked in for Smith. And Miller subbed in for Ball. Miller against LeVert. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making.
Oh, okay then. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Okogie. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Fourth, the Hawks.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Right wing, here's Terrell. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Left side man. Capella with a rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And that one's good. Terrell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The shot off that time. Atlanta's gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
To halt the run. Charlotte, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Knocks down the triple.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Jacks up a three. And the Hawks with another three.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all.
Taking a look at the Hawks, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first. And moving on now to that first half. Tough sledding so far for the Charlotte Hornets.
They have to be better.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. Atlanta shooting their first free throw tonight. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Ball's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here. No one covering. Terrell's got 15.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Poke loose. Williams against Okongwu. For 3, Bridges. No luck on that one.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. He's got 17.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
There's Ball with a 3. The kid with a rebound. Terrell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing. They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them. What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
The Hornets have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Williams finds Miller. Now here's Ball. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Outside Johnson. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win. He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And yep, it's good. Terrell's got 12 now in this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
A deep 3 from Ball. From beyond the arc and then some.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Pass to Big Dog. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta. Terrell's got 27.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
There's Ball with a 3. Big Dog pulls it in.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And they pick up 2.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And Ball gets it to go.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Here's Terrell. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Ball. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Ball's got 17.
Well, just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
And that one's good. Terrell.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. From deep. Ball no good.
Not a lot of falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Atlanta making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Johnson. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Trae Young. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Okogie. Smith, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Mann in for LaMelo Ball. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. The Hornets shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Smith, and that one's good.
If Smith plays bigger than his size, he's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
Here's Terrell. Fires in the triple. Terrell's got 13 in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More 2K action in just a moment. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Well, the Hornets shooting 34% thus far in this game. Derrick Rose is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. From deep, Rose. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Rose against Ball. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yusuf Nurkic goes about 7 foot, 300 pounds. If you don't check him out, he's going to make you pay.
On the attack, Rose. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Atlanta.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Rose, driving in, drops in the layup for 2.
How about the body control from Rose? Took it right at the defender and got it to go.
Ball outside. That doesn't go either for Ball.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Shoots over Ball. Again, Atlanta.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Back to Ball. Williams a screen on Rose. Ball passes to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ball's got 20.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Rose with it. Nurkic picks him up. Rose with the bucket.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. Guy gets buckets through contact out there, so tough.
Pulls it. Ball no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And the shot goes in. Rose has got 13 points now in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
Ball against Rose. Ball looks over the floor. The 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mann. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Nurkic passes to Williams. No good again that time. Atlanta has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Trae Young. Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. This is certainly not the way they wanted to start the season. Frustrating for both him and for the team. We'll keep you posted as we find out more.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
And Capella gets it to go.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the kid.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Ball against Rose. The three. Hits the three-pointer.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to man. Let's go with a three. Capella with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Pass the ball. Back to Smith. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Trey, this is a young team. Talk about the chemistry and the connection and how you play together.
If you're around us outside of the locker room, you can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. You can tell the reason why we do that. And I love this group.
The connection is there on and off the court.